Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, it's 11:11 p.m. I have the Witch's Tarot and I have the Archangel Oracle cards with me. I thought I'd do us a quick little evening reading. Okay. It's like, say what I see. Well, I can see the High Priestess here, sitting on her throne. The black and the white pillars are illuminated. She's got a scroll in one hand. That seems to be dripping, like I felt like it was knowledge, spirituality out of its end, all down her lap. And then she has some lavender and a black pussycat next to her. Some red roses, and that's what I can see. Okay. You see coming out at the bottom of the scroll there. It's all kind of running down over her legs. What's she sitting on? The moon? She's casting a shadow over the moon. The moons were highlighted on the pillars here. The High Priestess. What's she doing? Let's have a read. I'd like to find out. Card number 2 comes after the Magician. Okay. So after you meet the Magician, you meet the High Priestess. The High Priestess before you, let me hold her up so you can see it whilst I read. The High Priestess before you is powerful, mystical, wise, and compelling. She is serious, kind, just, and compassionate. This is the maiden aspect of the goddess, and her wisdom is all-encompassing. The High Priestess wears an ethereal silver gown and royal blue hooded cape as she sits in contemplation upon her throne. Her feline familiar sitting calmly at her side. I've got my little feline familiar next to me. She just stopped fidgeting actually. She was quite unsettled. The blue sky and nature are her backdrop, and the moon and the stars of the cosmos are at her feet. Pomegranates, oh I thought they were roses, grow lushly around her, and she is stationed evenly between the two lunar pillars. The High Priestess is calm and in control of the occult powers she wields. She does not lean towards the waxing energies or towards the waning energies of the moon, as she is not inclined to the light or the dark. The High Priestess is centered and neutral. The High Priestess wears a triple goddess crown and a necklace of amber and jet stones to denote her rank. Amber increases mental power and jet enhances psychic abilities, both important qualities for the High Priestess. In her hand she holds a scroll for knowledge, and blooming sage, which represents wisdom. I thought it was lavender and I thought they were roses. Anyway, it's blooming sage, and it represents wisdom. The pomegranates are sacred to the goddess Persephone, and they signify royalty and elegance. The young black cat, the classic witch's familiar, represents the feminine mysteries of the craft. Okay. She is centered and neutral. So, what I picked up there, well, is really about how the energy of the moon can affect our moods. And this is a feminine who Doesn't use that as an excuse, okay? She's centered and neutral regardless. Let's get another card. Look, I've just noticed she's on the front of the book here. Okay, well, I've got a few cards that have turned over. The Five of Swords. Now, what's going on here? Say what you see. I see a big dragonfly that's heading towards the tip of 5 swords that are all joined together. And I think there's 5 fairies I can see that are trying to warn this dragonfly. They're saying, stop. I feel like this dragonfly is being kind of floating, ascending upwards through the clouds. But it's like, stop. Because they're just coming into the clearing here. But there's a danger just as they're about to make the ascent. Stop. Let's find out what's next. A Knight of Cups. Okay. Now you can see that he's coming out of the cloud here. And he stops at the water's edge. He's got his cup of love. He's wearing a glove. I'm to pay attention that he's wearing a glove. And then we've got the horse here. Okay, so stop. Knight of Cups. Why are you being warned to stop? I feel like it's something to do with your approach. You can see the clearing here through the smoke up by his head. Let's see what the next card is. There's one more card. Stop, and it's basically... This knight is going towards the king of his own suit. So what does that mean? This knight's offering a cup to the king of cups of his own suit. And this king is sitting on the edge of a cliff. It's not even a cliff. Wow, I don't know. If it is a cliff, then the water's risen quickly. I can't quite make sense of this. I feel like that shell around you is going to close down and gobble you up, eat you up. You're on the edge of a cliff here, and it's like you're not seeing it. I'm not sure what's going on when it comes to this king offering. Well, it's not. It's a knight that's offering a king. And they're going to stop. Okay. I feel like this is 2 masculines. Who is the younger masculine offering this king love? Where are you going? Okay, it's like she's going to go and hide underneath the bed now. Hey. She's trying to get into a bag at the side of my bed. What's in there? The bag's got all stars on it. Okay. Hey. I think that's memorabilia. I think that's photos in there. Well, she's kind of digging around. This is my little feline familiar. So I said she was unsettled, and she's gone and she's getting in this. She's trying to dig down into this bag that has stars in it. Okay, so she wants to sit in the bag and go with that bag. So I feel like it's got something to do with this energy. It feels like a warning here. Okay. I'm not sure where she's going. It's like she's on the prowl. Hey. So she kind of like, she's sitting by the door and she wants to leave. So there's a younger version of this masculine here, because it's the Knight of Cups with the King of Cups. And I feel like maybe an offer was going to be made. I do actually feel like this is you being warned, Divine Masculine. And I feel it's about how people can kind of change their minds, maybe during the month, dependent upon their emotions. Because I feel like something is like a crash landing. You feel like something's going to be taken off. And I feel like the masculine, you feel it's a done deal. And it's to do with this other younger masculine here. He's about to offer you something. Okay, it's like you already feel that you have it. But it's the energy of don't count your chickens before they're hatched. I don't know why I'm saying that, but... well, I know what the meaning means, but... there's something that's going to crash here and you're being warned. Stop. This is like, I feel like you might have got your hopes a bit too high before there was actually like the crossover. And I'm feeling the energy here of somebody maybe changing their mind because it's bringing up about not kind of being dependent, okay. And I do feel this energy here of the cat trying to get into the bag with the star. And it feels like this person wants to come with you and you thought they were coming with you. They're coming along. They're on board and then all of a sudden they're not. Because it's pointing out about how your vibration can be affected during the waxing and the waning moons here. And this is a warning. I'm going to read the meaning of this card. She's trying to scratch to get out the door now. Hey! Hold on, guys. Can you hear the fast speed train going past? Can you hear it in the distance? Let me let this pussy get out. Oh, I think I've just covered up the camera with the guards. Oh, there you go, little one. If you really want to go, go. So there's the energy of not forcing anyone really to do anything, which none of us want to do. It's a bit of a different matter, isn't it, when you thought someone wasn't on board and then they changed their mind. So, sorry about that. I was going to read this card. Five of Swords. Let's look at the meaning of this card. When the Five of Swords appears in a reading, it is a signal that the querent is feeling humiliated and embarrassed. This is only a partial defeat, and they are still in control. Don't give up. Shift things around and look for more possibilities. Allow the element of air to bring some fresh air and a new perspective into your life. Heed the message of the dragonfly and see through the illusions of others. Transform your life into something bright and wonderful. The key words are embarrassment, illusion, trickery. Learn to laugh at yourself and keep going forward. Okay. So, take heed. Let's see what the Archangel guidance is for you. Is this to do with the resentment energy that's been coming out today? Okay. So I felt like this is heavy on the heart. Let's have a look at the Archangel guidance. Comfort. I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. I feel like you feel humiliated. So, comfort. That's what's called for, some comfort. Even the strongest person experiences upsetting situation. Let's read that again. Let's hold this up. Even the strongest person experiences upsetting situations, and there's no shame in taking time to heal your heart. This is a good time for quiet reflection upon your true feelings. Write them down in a private journal and then call upon me to bring comfort to your heart and mind. I can help you sleep better at night and put your mind at ease. Working with Archangel Azrael. Azrael's aura is a beautiful shade of vanilla cream, a very pale yellow tone. He surrounds grieving and dying persons with his loving light to bring them comfort. When Azrael is around, you may see egg-shelled coloured twinkling lights in the room. The crystal creamy yellow calcite is collaborated to Azrael's energy, so holding or wearing this crystal may lend additional comfort. Let's look at the bottom of the deck here. 10 of Wands. I feel like this is something maybe of the past, okay, that you're still getting over, because this is a card of carrying a heavy burden, but he does kind of have it slung over one shoulder here, so it doesn't look as bad as the Rider-Waite Tarot. The 10 of Wands. You're on your way to look to building your castle. Okay. Let's read this card. When the 10 of Wands appears in a reading, it is a heads up that you have taken on too many things at the same time. Your routine and activities have become too much for you to manage. While you may enjoy wearing many hats and having an active social life, currently you are feeling overwhelmed with the demands from work, family, and or your coven members. The bundle of 10 Hawthorn Wands in this particular card actually represents too much of a good thing. Okay, it's interesting. The bundle of 10 Hawthorn Wands in this particular card actually represents too much of a good thing. While your intentions may have been noble, there is an overabundance of creative energy, and you are being pulled in too many different directions. You will need to let something go. Set down some of those wands in order to complete your tasks and goals with grace. Learn to delegate in the business world, your personal life, and your coven, or you will have trouble successfully completing your goals. Okay, the key word is many commitments, not enough time, feeling overwhelmed and carrying too much of a burden. You need to pick and choose what can be set aside and what is vital. Okay, let's have a look at the bottom of the Archangel Oracle, and we shall leave it there. Clairvoyance. Archangel Raziel, I am helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. And this is so that you could be in alignment with the Divine Feminine, with the High Priestess card. Okay. Chakra alignment here with the wand. Let's read this card. Your clairvoyance may come in different forms, as fleeting mental images in your mind's eye, as dreams, as reoccurring sights in the physical world, as auras and energy, or as apparition experiences. All of the facets of clairvoyance are beautiful and varied. Enjoy and trust them. Hold the intention of seeing only love, and that is what you'll see. So working with Archangel Raziel. Raziel's aura holds all the colours of the rainbow, like a beautiful prism of light. Working with clear quartz crystals magnifies clairvoyance and helps you feel closer to Raziel. And we will leave it there, guys. Okay. Have yourself a lovely evening. Take care. Much love. Bye for now.